Well, welcome everybody. This is Robots for Work and Play with these Lego robots. I'm Mr. Bosley, this is Miss Conrad. So we're going to start off today by defining what is a robot. There are 4 properties of robots. First of which is that it's an autonomous system. This just means that it acts independently. So for a robot, once you press go, the robot does what it's supposed to do. The next property we have is that it's controlled by a computer. This is like our bodies are controlled by our brains. Our brains tell our bodies what to do. They tell our muscles where to move. And a robot is controlled by a brain, which tells it what to do. A robot can also sense its surroundings. As you see here, they have multiple sensors that you can attach to robots, and they detect different things. Much like we have senses, we can see, we can taste, we can hear, we can touch. And robots also act to achieve goals, like our muscles do. They have a purpose, they do something. So a computer that does nothing is not a robot, it has to be able to do something. Let's go to computer. So let's see what we think. Is this a robot?
Yes.
Okay. Does it have a computer? Does it have motors? Does it do something?
Yes.
Yes. Does it do something by itself, though?
No.
No. This is not a robot because it does not do something by itself. You have to control it by a human. So once you press go, it doesn't do it. You have to control where it goes and where it turns. How about this one? Is this a robot?
No.
What do we think? Once you start it, does it just keep going? Do you need? Okay. Does it have a computer?
No.
No, this one doesn't have a computer, so this is not a robot. What do we think about this washing machine here? It's kind of high tech. All right, does it have a computer? All right, there's a chip inside that tells it when it's going to the next cycle and everything. Does it have sensors? It can tell when the load is off balance or when the clothes are dry. Does it act to achieve a goal?
Yes.
What does it do? It washes your clothes and makes it so we're not smelly. And can it sense its surroundings? We went through this, right? Yeah. So it can sense when clothes are wet and dry. We have robots to do things that we don't want to do. Sometimes things are dangerous, or they're dull, they're boring, we don't want to do them, or they're dirty, and we don't want to get smelly. Question? What's that?
They can go underwater.
Yep, some robots can go underwater for a lot longer than we can. Very good. So for dangerous jobs, such as like space exploration, where we don't know what's going to happen, we send robots instead of humans so we can keep people safe. For dirty jobs like cleaning sewers, I don't think any of us want to do that. So we have robots that can do that for us. And factory work, things that you do over and over and over, that's not very much fun. So we have robots that can do that for us. So some examples of robots. In space exploration, we have the Mars rover. It's got sensors, it can see, it can send messages back to Earth. It's got motors, it moves around. Yes?
A person can't go up there because it's too close to the sun.
Yeah, it's a very dangerous environment on Mars, yeah.
And I think also, doesn't it have like certain storms?
Yep, there's all sorts of crazy weather, and you couldn't breathe on Mars, and there's different pressures than on Earth, so we have robots to do that for us.
I was just thinking of that robot.
Yeah, good. Yes?
And a robot puts that on Mars.
Yeah, it takes a robot to get the robot to Mars. Very good. We also have medical assisting robots. These help doctors be really precise and so they make no mistakes. This robot here puts little cameras inside of a patient and makes a 3D image so the doctor can move the machines very slightly to perform precise surgeries. We also have in industry, we have welding robots. This is a dangerous job, it's hot, and there's metals and all sorts of hazards. So we have robots that can do it and keep people safe. Do any of you have a Roomba? You do?
We just make right at my
Okay. This is a little robot. When you press start, it goes around your house and vacuums it for you because vacuuming's dull. And this is a healthcare companionship robot. It's called the Wakamuru. It's from Japan. They're very expensive, but they provide assistance for elderly people. They can keep them company and monitor them, remind them to take medication, and call for help. They're connected to the internet, so they can be a good resource too, but they're quite expensive. So, and in entertainment, we all know robots, right? C-3PO, R2-D2, and we have WALL-E too. So, these are a big part of our entertainment industry also. Can you think of any other robots? What do you think?
R2-D2.
R2-D2, yeah. How about you?
Washing machine.
Washing machine.
And a
Okay.
stove.
Some stoves might be. Yeah.
There's this robot in a book. It's kind of like the guacamole, and this one cleans up.
Oh, that's nice. We don't want to do that. What other robots do you know?
Wall-E.
WALL-E, yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure if this is exactly a robot, but like at the bowling where the thing goes, shh. So it knows like.
That's true. That would be a robot. It's a robot. Good idea. Yeah.
The robot to go and vary the water that we can't because there's too much pressure.
Yeah. Robots to do exploring. Okay. And what are you thinking back?
Mystical creatures.
They're robots.
Yeah. And maybe in some movies, like futuristic movies. Yeah. One more. What do you think?
Mars rover Spirit.
Yes. Yeah. Other space ones. Okay. Well, there's another type of robot made by Lego. It's called the Mindstorms robot. And we have some of them here to test out. Now, there are different features. This is the brain, the computer that tells it what to do. And then you can attach motors. And this one doesn't have it, but we can also attach sensors. The sensors that we can attach are the ultrasonic sensor. This is like we can see distance. So can this sensor. Then we also have a light sensor. It can tell how bright a light is. So if it's not very bright, it can tell, but if it's super bright, it can tell that also. This is our touch sensor. Like we feel things when we touch things, so does this sensor. And finally a sound sensor, so it can tell how loud or how quiet you are. Yes?
There's a robot classroom somewhere and I was in there. And one of the things you had to do is you had to attach the light sensor. Every time I detect a certain color, it had to stop. Wait seconds and go, stop again.
Very nice. Yeah, we have some similar to that. Go ahead.
I'm a Lego collector, and I used to have one of those, but then it broke.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. These are fun to play with, though. Can you think of any other sensors that robots might have besides the 4 that we just looked at? What do you think?
One that can detect like the pressure in the atmosphere.
Yep. We can detect pressures. Yeah. What do you think?
Where it senses how many like rolls or steps that you do.
Yep. We can tell numbers and quantities. Yeah.
And then there's these little things we have at school. These things they can tell if there's like poisonous gases in the walls.
Okay. They can detect different substances in the air, kind of like we can smell. Okay. What do you think?
How tough a terrain is, like if it's safe to go across, like ice.
Yeah, we could have robots to help us figure that out. What do you think?
A smell sensor.
Smell sensor? Yep, we could do something like that. And one more. What do you think?
Water pressure.
We could detect pressures or temperatures. We could do too. Very good. So we're going to have some stations now that we can explore with these robots. We're going to have 5 different ones. One of them is a ball batter. It's kind of like a baseball player. When the ball comes, it's going to... Oh, cool.
Yeah,
This
my
robotic
first
class.
time, me, my partner, and somebody else that was by himself, we did that. One would roll the ball to the other one and smack it. And
That's what we got. So you should be an expert with that one.
Yeah.
We also have a bumper car where it's going to drive until it runs into a wall or into somebody, and then it'll back up and turn around and keep going. We also have a robot that's going to follow a line between the white paper and the blue tape. Yeah.
Can we make the line go all the way around the building and back?
I don't know if we have enough tape for that.
What is fortune telling?
Well, the fortune teller one is you ask it a question, then you press the button and it'll give you an answer. And we also have a don't hit the wall one, where instead of bumping into the wall, it's going to tell how far the wall is and stop before it hits the wall. Move this away. Go ahead. Well, we're going to have stations, then we can just kind of split up and everyone can go to whichever station they like and we can rotate. Yes?
That was one of the challenges the first time through. There was a bunch of big boxes that you had to make sure the robot didn't hit him, like.
Yeah.
See if you can figure out a way to escape.
Okay. What we'll do is we're going to close the door here, but we'll have the bumper car robot over in the corner here. Can I close this? Okay, thank you. Which one is it?
I think.
We can put that. You want to go in that corner? We'll have to move a couple desks. Yeah, thank you.
Might have to like tape those or something.
Okay, yeah, we got a little tape. Thanks. We're going to have the baseball batter. I'm going to set that on this desk back here.
And there was like, you use two for that one when you would pitch the ball. That sound
Right here.
Okay, that's fine. And the fortune teller robot will be in the very back corner over by you, sir. Yep, this one doesn't move, so can hang out by you for a minute. Just so it wasn't boring. And then myself and Miss Conrad here will be here to answer questions for you, and we can show you on these computers some of the programs and how you'd program them. Yes?
How did you get?
These are property of the university here. They own them, so they're nice enough to let us play with them. Yeah.
What's this robot for?
That robot is the don't hit the wall robot, so it's going to stop before the wall. So we can split up into stations. Oh, question? Real fast. Did you have a question?
No, I was going to say my brother has the robotics kit, and he has a crocodile one. Whenever it since it's like a stuffed animal, it'll bite the stuffed animal.
Cool. Yeah, you can make these do all sorts of neat things and build them into all sorts of shapes also. So we have the ball batter in the back there, the fortune teller in the other corner, the bumper car up here. Up on the floor over here, we have the don't hit the wall, and then our final station is up on the table here. So you guys can split up into stations and we'll go through these. You can take this off. You can take these off.
This one on.
Oh, just turn on the monitor. There you go. Oop.
Where's the don't hit the wall robot?
Don't hit the walls down here. So
Where's the robot?
It's right here.
I'll be right there for you guys.
Hey, don't touch it.
All right, guys. So this one, once we start it, it's going to follow the edge of this line here. Oop. Oh, it should be following. Let's see. Ooh. Our wheels are a little crooked. I will be right back for this one. Let me get these guys started. Oh, get around through there. Excuse me. Oh, let me see here.
Files, software files.
Yep.
Don't hit the wall.
Okay.
Play.
Oops, excuse me.
I don't know if we got it fully set up.
There we go. So now ask it a question and then press the button and you'll get an answer. Have they got it going?
Almost going off the
Is it not working?
It's not like sensing what it's
Let me double check everything here.
It fails.
Stuff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and that blue weird thing.
Then
Yeah, it's not
How much does it cost for them?
I think they're around $200. They're pretty expensive here. This guy wants to turn left. See if he sees the, does he see the blue? Let's see here.
Maybe for my birthday.
These are fun to play with though.
They're cheap though. Probably you can find them. I bet you could if you go.
Ah, here we go.
How about you get out of the way?
Piper, look. It's like a magic ball.
Here we go. Why is he turning left?
Oh, there we go.
He should be staying on this blue line.
You just dropped something out of him.
Oh, thank you. Let's try another one on here. Okay, this one now it's going to stop. When it sees this line, it's going to stop. Whoa,
It went the wrong way.
it did. So these things are never perfect. That's interesting.
Stop, guys, you bend them.
You might not want to put the robots together. One of them said he wasn't. They were his friend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna check out.
I don't know. I'm just going to get rid of them for next time. Excuse me, sir. Let me swing through here. So what this robot does, you can click and drag all these things into here, and it's easy. You just do step by step of what you want the robot to do. So first, it's going to move the arm back, like when we started the program, so it gets ready, and then it's going to wait until it sees the ball. And then when it sees the ball, it's going to swing the bat really fast, and then bring it back slowly again, and then wait for a second. And then we have it in this is a loop here, so then it does it over and over. So then it's going to wait again until it sees it. So, and there's all sorts of things you can do with these.
They
Yes, sir.
cost cheaper separately.
Separately, I don't know how much they would be. I think they're between $150 and $200.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
How much do you think one of these would cost?
I think they're like $150 or $200.
Oh my god.
But there's a lot of stuff you can do with them, and they come with a lot of stuff. So it's like a big kit. You can make all sorts of ones.
Yeah. Pretty interesting.
They're fun, aren't they? That's awesome. I'm gonna say if you want, you can describe the program to them. There's the if they ask. I might do that with these guys. Oops, excuse me.
I have one of these sets of my own at home.
You have a set of these?
Yeah.
Neat.
Except I can't find anything new to make.
Oh, there's all sorts of stuff online you can find.
Yeah.
So what this one is doing, you
Like
see
assault
here.
rifles. I found those.
Very nice.
Machine guns out of the stores that actually work.
Whoa. So what this one is doing is
Machine gun out of mine.
its sensor is deciding, oh, can't see that desk. Its sensor is deciding how far things are, and if it's farther than 11 inches here, then it's going to move straight forever until it sees something. But when it sees something that's closer than 11 inches, it's going to stop here, then it's going to say, whoa, or watch out, and it'll display that on the, oops, can't see that desk. And it's going to back up like it does. Oh, and spin around finally.
I think it should be a 90-degree turn. So then it's not keeping going in the opposite direction.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can you change the program?
Oh yeah, you can change
Yeah,
it
you
to
can do it online.
No, I meant right now.
Yeah, we have a computer over here. So do you want it to spin more or spin less?
Then more.
So if we want it to spin more, we'll go to this block here because this is our spinning block. And right now we have 1 rotation. So you want to do more? So we'll do 3 rotations.
Does it change it automatically?
Oh, thank you. It doesn't change it automatically. We've got to plug it in here, but it only takes a second. And we just upload it to our robot.
I think the brains probably cost the most.
Yeah.
It's only a 32-bit microprocessor, not too large.
Only, but then it has to connect to Legos, then you have to build it. Probably robots build robots, which is weird. I can
And it
understand.
helps when we plug it in.
That's a good idea. I wonder what robots feel like when they're building robots.
That's one thing robots don't have is feelings. Except in some movies, right?
There's AI intelligence, artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
that just learn on their own. They're like
So now let's try this out. It should spin more now. So there you go. It's not, it never sees the little bottom of the desk there.
If we were out in the hallway, he would do a lot better.
Yeah, it doesn't like the desks. We're not in a good spot here.
Your robot said it.
And the sensor that looks like a head, it's really just something like radar.
Yeah, it sends out sound and then it gets it back. Yeah.
And then it sees it through the other.
One of your robots said it was a boy.
A boy.
What am I gonna do next? Oh, I stopped it. I gotta step down.
Excuse me, let me trade spots with you here.
Actually, trust what you say.
They're asking you all sorts of weird questions.
He agrees with me. Do I trust you? Yep,
Probably not.
he's right. Look how he's filming us this whole time.
So
Eve and Wally.
how this
He
one
likes
works?
him. He likes her. He said no, certainly not if he's your girlfriend.
Have you guys seen a magic 8-ball where you shake it up and ask it a
I hate
question?
those because you always have to jiggle it even more for the thing. Are you in love with Yeah, he's filming us.
That's why this one's
What do
better.
you think? Oh, it's like a high-tech magic 8-ball. Oh,
So what this does, kind of like a magic 8-ball, it picks a random number, and then what the random number it picks corresponds to one of the things that it says. So when you ask it, it randomly picks a number, which then the robot transforms that number into the words that you see.
He said, but how come sometimes when we ask the same question, he says it different? It's because of our tone of voice.
No, it's because it just picks a random number each time.
Very funny.
So he doesn't actually know.
Yes, I do.
But he'll tell you something different each time.
Oh, guys, look.
We got like 5 more minutes. It's kind of a free for all.
He's chasing me! Stop chasing! Stop chasing! Stop it!
He only stops when he gets bumped.
Yeah, hey, sir.
Yes.
What would happen if you put that robot by that robot?
Well, that one would probably bump into him, and he'd probably try to stay away.
This robot chased me all the way over.
No one in the right mind would have someone deal with that.
Did I change the Follow the Line robot into something else?
Yeah. Let's see what we can change it into.
Unless it's too short for it to see it.
What is this one?
Let's see here. We're gonna try to make it work. It's not liking the lines that we picked. So we're gonna try this guy again.
I wonder what 50 rotations would do.
He'd go for a while. So then we just plug them in. And what I did here is it's going to decide how bright it is, whether it's the brightness of the white or the brightness of the blue. And then based on that, it's either going to turn a little bit back this way or a little bit back that way, so it follows the line. So now,
Uses radar.
yep, you just build them. It comes with a brick and then a whole bunch of pieces, and then you can build them into all sorts of shapes. And like this is kind of a standard one that you can do a lot of different things with. But you can also do like the baseball batter in the back, and you can build. They have, yep, they have all sorts of animals.
Speaking of chomping, it's like a blind person. It's like a blind person making you feel like you can't see.
I think we have a faulty part. Let me slow him down a little bit. He's going a little too fast.
That's a good idea.
And this is how fast he goes, like how much power. So we can bring that down. See if we can make him go a little slower.
Okay, so then like once you change it, you have to plug them in so it can get.
Yep, we gotta download it real quick. I think they have real fancy ones that have, there you go.
He's working.
Now he's following the line, finally. Oh, he's gonna run into stuff though. We need to get a bumper on him too. Now he's following the line. Oh, turn him around.
You go that way.
Where do you get those?
Hey, what's this on the table?
The blue has to be on the left, I think. Yeah.
You get them.
These, you can buy them on the internet and some Lego stores or some like real fancy toy stores. I know there's a couple of places in Champaign you can buy them. Yeah, they're a lot of fun and you can do all sorts of stuff with them. And there's even advanced stuff we can do. Like, we can do, make it decide whether yes or no, or we can have it do math operations. So there's one that we did that you can make it depending on how far from something it is. You can, if it's real far away, it'll go real fast, but as it gets closer, it's going to slow down. And so, yeah, and you can make them do, like, pick a random number. The fortune teller back there, it works, it takes a random number, and then that number, it translates it into text, and then it displays it up there. So it just picks, what it's doing is just picking a number, and then from there, the computer inside of it's making that into the text that you see.
It's alive.
Slinky pen.